Okay, so today's video is going to be about Poshmark. A lot of people have reached out to me and said that they would like to learn how to do Poshmark, and so I'm going to start a video on that. Before I go on though, if you could please subscribe to my channel and like this video. I have a lot of great information that I'm going to share, but if you could do that for me, that would be great. The first two things I'm going to talk about are returns on Poshmark and shipping. The first thing you need to do is go to your local post office and get priority mailing boxes and bags. They're completely free, but you are going to need those for Poshmark. It's the easiest thing, especially just starting out, and you never know, you may have something great in your closet and it may just fly out of your closet and you need to get it shipped off quickly. That's something super important, shipping quickly on Poshmark. So you need those readily available for you. And then also returns. There are hardly any returns that people can do after they've purchased your items, unless you have forgotten to mention that an item is missing a button, or it has a snag or a tear. Just definitely don't forget to mention those things. That is the only way that a person is able to send something back. So remember to do those things. Okay, so moving on. This is the main page. When you hit poshmark.com, you'll see this page here. This is where you'll input your information. You'll be able to log in if you have a Facebook page if you like. If not, this is where you'll put your main information here. Right here is where you're going to put your username. Now this is what your closet's going to be called. So think about this before you put information in here. What are you going to want people to know you as far as your closet? When you are walking around at Walmart or something and you let people know that you have a Poshmark closet, what do you want it to be known as? Something cool, something to be remembered by, something jazzy, I don't know, something cool. So, and it can't be changed, so make sure you think about that quite a bit. And then your password and all of that information, and then just hit done, and then that will load your closet. Okay. Okay, once you're logged in, it'll look something like this. This is my closet. Once you're logged in, then you go here, and then you'll want to sell on Poshmark. Okay, I already have drafts here, but you won't have any drafts. So I'm going to go back. So you would just you would put your photos here, and then you can put up to 8 photos there, and try to use a white background. If you don't have, you can use a sheet, you could use a wall, something white is preferred, and then just put a couple words here describing your item, maybe the title, and then if it's small, medium, or large, just put like an S, M, or L, and then this right here is where you can put your actual description, and just put the measurements in here. So you will need, if you don't have the fabric, like the fabric, what am I trying to say? The you're going to need to measure your items. So you will need that. And then also a lint roller is good to have. And then right here is where you're going to do your category, your main category. Is it a woman's, men's, kids, or a home decorative item? So this is where you're going to need to really decide on what type of niche, if you're going to have one. I do any type of item that could be sold, really. So this is where you're going to decide what type of an item. And is it a top? And then here you're going to decide a subcategory. Is it a blouse, button-down shirt? Is it a single item, or is it a multi-item? And then the size. Does it have the tags on it? No. And then you'll put the brand in here. And then you can pick up to 2 colors, or you don't have to put colors in at all. And then pricing. Now, the pricing here would be different than any other type of platform you sell on, because you're going to have people like your item, which means when they like the item, that doesn't mean that they're going to put it in their favorites to come back and purchase it. On Poshmark, when they like your item, that means that they are interested in purchasing it, and they want you to give them, potentially sell it to them, which means they're wanting you to give them a discount, a 10%, 20%, or 30% discount. So that means when you are listing the item, you need to think about that. Whatever your lowest amount that you're willing to sell it for, you don't want to put that there in the listing price. You're going to need to up it a little bit, because you're going to end up giving them a discount price. I hope that makes sense to you. And you're going to be giving them a shipping discount. So I don't usually put a original price there, and then I don't usually list anything less than $20. Sometimes I don't list it lower than $25, because again, you're going to be giving them a discount. And when they like something, I always give them first a 10% discount and then a shipping discount, and see how that goes. So usually don't list anything less than $20, because you don't want to shortchange yourself. Once you're done with all of that, right here is you can put additional information in here. If you want to put the if you want to do inventory, this is something new. This would have been helpful a long time ago when I first started. If you want to start yourself an inventory system, give your item an inventory number, and then when you put it, you're going to put it away after you've listed it. You can put the inventory number on like your plastic bag or whatever, however you're going to store it, and then what you originally paid for the item if you'd like, and then any other information you'd like to store here. This isn't going to be visible to anybody but yourself. And then you're going to list the item. I'm just trying to get to my main page. Once your item is listed, it will look something like this. Okay, it'll keep track of how many items you have listed, how many times you've shared other people's, how many followers, how many people you're following, and how many people are following you, and how many people you're following. Okay, so these are my listings. Okay, so down here, this is how many people are like my items. One person likes this item, and right here, this is the square again. This is the square I was talking about, where you go through and you share this item. This is where you share. See, sorry, this is where you go to share that item with followers. And this is a shirt, and there's a party going on for tops, so you can share that to the party for the top party. Okay. And this up here, you see where it says news, and then there's a 3. That means there are 3 people potentially maybe that like it, or people are following it. See, I have a like right now for one of my coats. So I'm going to go in. It's currently listed for $36. I'm going to go into that item. I'm going to offer her a private price. I'm going to offer her 20%, apply it, and then I'm going to give her a shipping discount of $2.12. Okay, now this is where I was talking about bundles, where people can bundle items. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. So these are all the people that have went into my closet and they've bundled items. They're interested in more than one item in my closet. So I've already gone through and I have sent them an offer, but this just keeps track of it. But you'll get a notification when somebody is bundling more than one item. Okay. So I'm going to go back to my phone and I'm going to show you how you can. So here we go. This is say you wanted to take pictures. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to sell an item on my Poshmark app. Okay? And I have already taken photos. So say I want to use these 8 photos here. These just off my camera roll, okay? But now I would like to just transfer them onto my camera because I want to do it from my laptop, not from my camera. So I want to save it as a draft. So I've just taken them off of my camera roll, off of my phone. I'll do that again. So this is my Poshmark app that I just put on my phone. And I'm going to hit sell, and then I'm going to hit this file, and it's going to take me to my camera roll off of my cell phone, and then I'm going to hit whatever photos I want and hit next. Okay, now you can list from here. It does the same thing. You put the details here, a small description. You can describe it here, and then also put the length and everything in here. Your category, like you would on your laptop. Your quantity, the size, the brand, the color, they're all optional. It tells you that. Do everything like you would regularly on your laptop. It's way more convenient. But if you would like to do it transfer this onto your laptop, you just hit cancel, and you're going to save it as a draft. Now that it's transferred that information from your phone to your laptop. So now I can go back up here to my laptop and hit sell on Poshmark. So now those photos that I just took from my phone are now up here on my laptop. So, and the reason why I would do that with some items is so that I can go and you can use stock photos for items. You can Google stock photos, and that is one big thing that is different from a lot of other sites. You can actually use stock photos in your Poshmark closet, which makes it look a lot more presentable. That is one reason why I transfer them from my phone to Poshmark on my laptop. So those are quite a bit of things that I wanted to cover today. Again, follow other people, share their closets. Again, let me show you about that. Exit out of here. Let me show you that one more time. Go to the feed. This is the main page. You can go and just share from the main page. Just share a bunch of these here. Or you can go into their actual closet and share some of their clothes, because your hope is that